go. Aaron, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gravity Throttle Racing. My name is Aaron Take, and my co-host is Richard Deere. Richard.
All right, race fans, this is it. Race 4, the final race of the Sweet 16. We're just going to get right into it. Aaron, take it away.
These are the final 4 competitors, and in lane 1, we have the number 2 seed from Olsen Racing is Boxer driving the number 5, 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Now in lane 2, the number 3 seed from Arlo Racing is Arlo driving the number 69, 1987 Ford Sierra Cosworth. In lane 3, from Dubious Diecast, the number 4 seed is Mr. Dark driving the number 13, 1992 Lancia Delta Integral. And finally, the number 1 seed for this 4th race from Spoolheads Racing is John Alexander driving the number 45, 2015 Ford Mustang.
Race fans, the last of the Sweet 16 kicks off now. Engine start. Here we go. This is race 1, and it looks like Mr. Dark has an early lead. There's Arlo right there on his shoulder as they go down into the Joker lane, and oh well, a little rough drift there, but it looks like Mr. Dark's back on track at the expense of John Alexander. Never mind though. Look at Arlo as he's already on the runway 3, making his way around the Big U. Arlo seems to have a commanding lead. Now he gets on the scrambler, he's spinning it around. Can he hold it together? Yes, he can. First place. Second place goes to Boxer. And here comes Mr. Dark in 3rd.
Let's take a look now at instant replay. Dark got an early lead because of his speed, but got tangled up there. And Arlo here, he takes the lead on the Joker lane. By the time Dark gets situated, Arlo has already made his way well into first place. Here comes Dark down the scrambler, bouncing around, but he manages to gain control. After one race, we've got Arlo in the lead with 4 and Boxer with 3.
Okay, and race fans, now it's race number 2. On the outside, we've got Dark, and we've got Arlo. On the inside is Boxer and John Alexander. Here we go, and Dark again takes the early lead over the creek. Something happened to John Alexander as he got a little bit sideways, and Arlo's got the lead onto Mesa Butte as he drifts, pushing his way through. Oh my goodness, what a pass by Dark over the train jump, and now Dark is on runway 3 well ahead of everybody else, screaming down that runway around the Big U, comfortably in the lead. Spinning the car around first place for Dark, here comes Boxer for second place, Arlo for 3rd.
Well, and ladies and gentlemen, that's unfortunate for John Alexander as we see him get a little cockeyed over the creek jump, and that's 2 races now without scoring. Check out this gorgeous pass by Mr. Dark. Taking advantage, he almost got squeezed out by Arlo. What a way to make a statement here. Over the train jump, nobody in sight. And after 2 rounds of racing, there's a juggernaut at the top with 6 points, and John Alexander has yet to score.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now race number 3, and on the inside we have Dark, and right next to him is John Alexander, Boxer, and then on the outside is Arlo. Here we go! And once again, Mr. Dark has the lead, but look at John Alexander push his way up into the lead now. Boxer is right there with him as well. Boxer is taking the drift turn pretty well, and oh, look at the battle that's going on between Dark and John Alexander has pushed his way into the lead over the Joker lane. We've got Boxer in the lead. There's another very good race between Boxer and Arlo. And Mr. Dark tries to cut in, and John makes sure he does not. John has the lead now. On to the scrambler. First place for John Alexander. Coming in second is Boxer, 3rd. Oh, and Arlo has crashed.
Well, and on this race, it looks like Boxer and John Alexander fought their way back. Nicely done. Take a look at how Boxer gets into a bit of a trouble on the drift, but manages to cartwheel, circling around and keeping in front of Arlo. Check out this battle, as Richard alluded to. John Alexander positioning himself ahead of Mr. Dark. Mr. Dark's going to press the issue right here around the Big U, and John maintains his speed. Coming in, John will have 4 points, and the lead is now Boxer's after 3 second-place finishes.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last race before the halftime. The cars have been rotating. We've got the high seats on the outside, Arlo and Mr. Dark on the inside, and once again Mr. Dark has the lead over the creek, and the others are holding their own close by. Mr. Dark seems to be holding a good lead, and look at Arlo cut in. Oh, and it looks like Boxer has the advantage now over the train jump. Is he gonna come out ahead? Here we go, and he does, but now Mr. Dark passes him. Arlo seems to have spun out. Mr. Dark has the lead around the Big U. Here he comes now onto the scrambler. Oh no, he's tipped over. And, Boxer has managed to squeak by, and the others have squeaked by. 1, 2, and 3 goes to John.
Wow.
Oh, how disheartening.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look here at Boxer as he cartwheels his way around, managing to get ahead of the Mustang. And check out how Arlo is challenging Mr. Dark, but Mr. Dark takes the lead on the Joker lane. Oh, and that's just too bad he got caught on the side there. Boxer manages to squeak by. There goes Arlo. There goes John. Let's tally up the score after 4 rounds of racing. Mr. Consistency is Boxer. He has the lead with 13, and Arlo is in second place with 9. Let's go to the train.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second 4 rounds of racing are about to begin. We've got John Alexander and Dark on the outside. Arlo! And then there's Boxer. And it looks like Mr. Dark has the lead. And John is trying to get up there, and look at Boxer on the inside. Now Mr. Dark takes a nice drift, pounding his way through. Look at him take the lead once again. He's looking great. No! Oh no, he's crashed the car! All right, and behind the train we've got Boxer. Boxer's in the lead. Arlo is challenging him. Look at that. Boxer closes him out. Oh, that's too bad for Mr. Dark. And now, who's going to win this race? And it looks like Boxer will win. Arlo cannot get started. And John comes through.
My, how the landscape of a race can change in an instant. Look at Mr. Dark just blast out. What a great drift. But see how high he is? Even when he made the pole position with the fastest time, he was hitting that drift up there. And all it took was one little mistake at high speed. There goes Boxer. He's got the lead now onto the runway. Gotta like how Arlo is challenging him. But Boxer will not let him through. And Boxer finishes with 4 more points. Arlo is stranded at the finish, and John collects 3.
That's stunning.
We've got Boxer with 17 and John with 12.
It amazes me. We got 9 points. Mistakes are killing Mr. Dark. And Arlo is affected as well. Here we go. It's now race number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Dark and Arlo on the outside, and once again they have quick starts. Mr. Dark is in the lead. Arlo is now pulled. Oh no, Mr. Dark has crashed again. Arlo's got the drift. He's overdrifted, and John has a lead around the Joker lane. John is looking really good. There goes Arlo. I don't see Boxer, and John has the lead onto the runway. Nah, he is spinning around. Here comes Arlo. Okay, there's Boxer, and all 3 of them now are contesting for a strong finish. John's gonna circle in for first. Arlo in second, and Boxer in third.
It really is amazing how John Alexander has been pushing harder and harder. Boxer's being consistent, and hopes are dim. There goes John Alexander. Hopes are dim for Mr. Dark. Gotta like how Arlo stays afoot here, challenging or chasing down the Mustang, coming in second place, keeping his hopes alive. Now, John gets 4 points. Arlo gets 3 as we look at the scoreboard now. 3 points separate John and Arlo with 2 races left.
Race fans, Boxer has just been knocking out his opponents with his consistent racing, and once again, we see him finishing every race. Here we go. Mr. Dark has the lead, but look at Boxer surge his way into the lead now, and Arlo is right nearby. Mr. Dark is taking the Joker lane first. There's a good drift, but Arlo has squeezed on through. Nicely done on his part. Over the train he goes, and so does Boxer, but now, oh my goodness, what a spin and a hit. Look at John from 4th all the way to 2nd, around the big U. Arlo's in the lead as he makes his way down the scrambler. Come on, Arlo. No, he's stopped, and John will finish first. And now there's a police roadblock. Oh no. Okay, and there goes Arlo in for 2nd.
The bad news just keeps piling up for Mr. Dark, but Arlo here takes advantage and passes around Mesa Butte. Here comes Mr. Dark on the Joker lane, well ahead of the Mustang, and you see him fly by here from our train cam. There he goes again, but he gets a double spin, and Arlo hits him. Everything piles up, and John just takes advantage. Remember, John was in last place. Now he's in second. The guy finishes in first place for race number 7. Chances are slim for Arlo. He must cover the gap, either with John Alexander or Boxer. 1 race remains.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please keep your eyes on Arlo. Arlo's on the inside lane. Remember that John, Boxer, they will be jumping over the train. Here we go! And Mr. Dark has the lead once again. Arlo's looking good on the inside, and John is surged in the lead. Mr. Dark, okay, it's Arlo in the lead on the Joker lane, and John Alexander and Boxer tangle up on the... Oh, they tangle up, and they're late for the train. This is a good opportunity. Okay, Arlo is in the lead now, and Mr. Dark has passed him. Arlo needs to stay up there. He's hoping, and here they come around. And now they're stuck. They're stuck on the big U, and there's a pileup. Oh my goodness, they're going to have to race again.
That's right.
They're going to have to restart.
That's right, Richard. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. If none of the drivers finish, it's going to be another race to determine. And here at Instant Replay, you see them tangling up on the big U. Here comes John, not able to stop, and Boxer slows down. Ladies and gentlemen, they're back up at the top.
All right, this is a restart. Once again, we've got Arlo in the inside lane, looking to finish high. John, Boxer on the outside lane, jumping over the train. Here we go. And it looks like another very good start by Mr. Dark. Arlo is right up there, but here we go. They've gone down to the Joker lane, and I think Arlo has the lead around. He does, and there's another tangle up. Another tangle up for Boxer and for John Alexander. Arlo's got the lead onto the... Oh no, he is spun out, and so has Mr. Dark, and there goes Boxer once again. A mistake by the other two drivers. Boxer, he always finishes through the scrambler. First place for Boxer on the very last race. Here we've got another driver coming. And thank you, John Alexander, for second place. And Arlo takes third.
Well, that pretty much sums up who our winners are, but let's go back to Instant Replay. Watch this beautiful pass on the inside by Boxer around the Mesa Butte Drift. That was beautiful. We thought there was a tangle up. And Boxer has hit the 3 dice. And it looks like the Mustang has hit the 2 dice. Okay, they are just seeing all the fortune right now. It is a parking lot out on the runway. Boxer drives by both Arlo and Mr. Dark. There seems to be a little bit of scrapping on the runway. Here you see the Mustang, John Alexander coming through for second, Arlo in third. And to add insult to injury, Mr. Dark is stuck on the runway. Maybe he's going to catch a plane and go home. We got a feel for him.
Well, and Aaron, it's our civic duty here to also capture the best drift. This race in particular was gorgeous. Look at how Boxer maintains his control. There was another wonderful drift and a pass by none other than Mr. Dark right here, passing by Arlo. The judges have decided that Mr. Dark gets the best performing drift.
The final scores are in, and Boxer adds another 7 points with his first place finish. John Alexander will add another 5 points with his second place finish, and poor Mr. Dark gets the consolation prize, 2 more points for the best drift, although he didn't finish, and Arlo could not keep up. The final 2 drivers for the semifinals have been selected. Let's take a look at them. Richard.
The Sweet 16 racing has come to a conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, with 8 drivers, 2 semifinal races to determine who will go to the finals. We've divided them up, and the very top seed, Marco Polo, he will be racing with Daddy G, Giorgio, and the Lone Star in the first semifinal. The second one will be Boxer, De Simi Roland, Piggy Talil, and John Alexander. Aaron.
Race fans, are you tracking?